Now, what has happened? Essentially, South Africa, because of a whole lot of blundering on the part of government, was delayed in eventually getting vaccine into the country. When it did get vaccine into the country, rather than using it for high-risk individuals, it decided to sell it off to other African countries where the beta variant was also circulating. It ended up only starting to introduce vaccine to the general population roughly about June, middle of June of 2021, by which time the Delta variant wave was already upon us. Now, if you look at all of the deaths which transpired in South Africa since the start of the pandemic, 45% of that occurred during the course of the Delta variant wave, and more recently about just over 5% during the course of the fourth wave due to the Omicron variant. Now, a large percentage of this death could have been prevented as South Africa started vaccinating people, even with a single dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine, which it decided to actually give away or sell to other African countries. Even a single dose would have prevented more than 90% of these deaths that transpired during the course of the Delta variant wave. South Africa probably right now is a poster child of how poorly it performed in preventing infections, in preventing people from dying, but yet inflicting major harm on society, on the economy, on the livelihoods of people, and the future of children. We have been substantially deprived of education over the past 2 years. Where we stand right now, we're likely to experience another resurgence, and it might be another variant, but in all likelihood, it's extremely unlikely that that variant is going to cause any more severe disease than Omicron. So we're very much at the tail end of this pandemic. Yet government believes that it still needs to perpetuate regulations that have failed, and the reason for that remains completely unknown.